best man speech was incredibly insulting to the couple.
Best man.
We love a horrible best man speech.
Oh my God, yeah. For those of you that don't know me.
Yeah. Yo, Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this guy's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. God. I was a guest at a wedding. Knew both the groom and the bride before they started dating, and they are both very lovely/kind people. The groom's family had an attitude of, it's about time, having seen the groom date people, party in the city, etc. He was not old by any means, early/mid-30s. The best man was the groom's brother, and his speech still lives rent-free in my head. He got up and started off with some jabs about typical family/brothers/athletic banter, and then turned to the couple. He goes on to explain that their relationship is similar to how the groom shops at IKEA. You go through the store, so many options. What about that one? What about this one? Can't make up his mind, so you keep moving, and eventually you get to the warehouse area where you pick up the parts, and then right before the checkout line, you look to your left and see the return/incomplete bin and grab something out of there right before checking out. He chuckles at this point, and the entire audience is silent except for someone who audibly says, "What the
That would be Spencer.
And then someone came to grab the mic away from him as he was raising a glass to the couple. His own brother roasted him and her, comparing her to the last possible option, broken or damaged. Oof. At one point, a family member of the bride had to be restrained from a fight. I think it was her cousin/friend, not sure. The buffet line was super awkward right after that, and everyone was talking about it for the rest of the night. Luckily, the couple brushed it off and didn't let it dominate the night. I would have been out for blood, but they kept it classy. A distant relative said, I've been going to weddings my entire life. Ain't nothing as bad as that crap. Woof.
Okay, I couldn't even grasp what the best man was saying.
So, yeah, he was saying you go through IKEA, you see everything. You're
shopping, you're looking at options.
And then right before you check out at IKEA, there's the broken stuff.
Right.
That's really cheap, and you just grab it right before you check out.
I know, what's so crazy is I'm like, oh, so what are you, so he's checking out with some, so I have notes.
It's also
it's so
bad.
you found something great and you're checking out, but also you found something lost and damaged in this other section.
Yeah.
It doesn't even work.
Unfunny, bad writing.
Yeah, if you're going to insult someone, at least have it be a good analogy,
yes,
right?
Make it juicier.
Yeah, this was dumb and also mean.
And your brother? That is heartbreaking.
Was he drunk, Shane?
It sounds a little planned, though. It was it was too good to be he might have been drunk, but I think he kind of thought about this before he was drunk.
You think he thought he was going to, eat?
I think he thought, this is awesome.
Is he going to, eat?
It's, I mean, look, not reading that hard into it. It is objectifying, too. The way he's talking about, I think I know what this guy thinks about women, just based on how he's talking about women being things that you go through IKEA and just grab, whatever.
Even just the idea of shopping.
Yeah.
What?
Hello?
Yeah. He could pick whatever he wanted, and he chose that broken.
And I thought the speech was going to go and then he looked left, and he saw a gorgeous, juicy, shiny hot dog at the food court.
The couple is, I'm very impressed by the couple.
Yeah, I feel like they're
them being classy. Wow. Yeah. I don't know.
No. I also got to give mad props to the person who in the back just, what the
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I just hear that right?
Someone needs to do that. I think the couple probably were well, everyone got to react for us. And maybe they weren't surprised by this brother. You know, you never know.
People were in their corner.
Totally. And it does, he did his own shame.
He was the best man. I mean,
best man and brother.
Wait, you're right.
He was, so the brother had to have at least had some respect for him.
I think
or felt pressured.
Sometimes, it depends on where it comes from, the decisions for a wedding. It's I have to make my brother my best man because he's my brother.
True. A lot of people do it out of obligation, just because you're a sibling.
There's reasons.
Oof. Comments. Everyone wants to be the funny man. In reality, most people should simply be a little sentimental and a lot concise. Wedding speeches aren't your opportunity to be a stand-up comedian. Say something nice about the groom. Say something nice about the bride. Say something nice about them as a couple. Toast and put the microphone down. Nothing more is needed. 4,000 upvotes. Someone said, I remember one story here, as in on Reddit, where the maid of honor, a childhood friend of the bride, decided to regale the guests by sharing how, when she'd sleep over at the bride's house as kids, they'd go out into the yard late at night and poop. In the morning, father of the bride would find it and blame the dog. So, she concluded with a sparkly smile, now you know it was us all along. By this point, the bride's face could not have been deeper in her palms. Someone said, my husband has horrible social anxiety and was the best man at his best friend's wedding. He was dreading the toast and went last. After everyone had given their long, heartfelt, sometimes funny, sometimes awkward toasts, people were ready for cake and dancing. He stood up and just said, I'm so happy for you too. I love you guys. It was perfect.
Aww.
Someone said, best man sucks, but kudos to the person who said, what and to the mic confiscator. I've read so many stories of situations in which people were too stunned to call out the asshole behavior.
Yeah.
Lastly, someone said, what if the bride had just left? Being compared with damaged things picked up as the last option is not what you want to hear on your day.
No.
Wow.
He took us on a journey.
Took us on a really bad journey. No one even wants to go through IKEA on a good day.
Yeah, IKEA?
I like IKEA for like the first half, and then it feels like a movie that goes on too long where I'm like, all right.
Yes.
Oh, we're bringing up rooms that I forgot about.